Hi, this is Booredfemme, and I'm happy to introduce Nuu Mobile and their X4 smartphone. So who is Nuu Mobile? They're a fairly new company. As of 2012, they're a Minnesota-based manufacturer of GSM unlocked smartphones. So who hasn't had to replace their phone? Everybody's looking for a replacement. So unless you're heading to shop for the newest and you have to spend a fortune, you don't necessarily need all the usuals out there. So this is a welcome alternative to having a reasonably priced device, but still getting all of the capability. A couple of the key points that stood out to me were that they got accolades for smartphones to watch by CNET. They have a 2-year manufacturer warranty, which really could make or break the big picture for people. And they have wonderful tech support, down to personalized tech support, even to text messages, trying to help you out. So that was all really a very welcome relief to the usual, to the norm. But hearing that they really have their strategy and their philosophy in the right place. What do we have with the X4? So you have the standard accessories. You have earbud, you have the USB cable, charger, and then in the start guide you have a couple of the helpful hints, screen protector, and also the cleaning cloth, the little microfiber cleaning cloth. So what is the X4? So standard smartphone, I guess you can say standard, but what are you getting? If you take a look, this is a nice 5-inch screen. You have an zinc aluminum alloy finish for the casing. So it feels sturdy. It doesn't feel like some flimsy device, but it's also very classic. So you have a nice glossy backing. It comes in black and white. This does have the old school detachable battery, but that's where you can easily access the dual SIM. So internally you have dual SIM, 2 slots for the SIM cards, and then also the memory card. So internally this is 16 gigabytes of memory, expandable up to 32. So, that was actually really interesting. I haven't placed a battery in a phone in a little while, so it was nice. It was, I had some flashbacks there. So from this display, you can see this is a 5-inch display. The, front-facing camera is, let's see, what was it? 5 megapixels, and then the rear is 13 megapixels. So you'll take a look at some of the pictures as well. Let's make sure this is turned on. Oh, here we go. As far as the rest, you can see that you have some of the standard, mechanics here. You have your volume buttons, the charging port and headset jack, and then here's your speaker and your microphone. And then on the other side, the wake up or power button. And if we take a peek here, let's turn this puppy on. So you can see that, this actually, follows along with a couple of other smartphones I saw as far as the, your quote soft keys. So your main button at the bottom, here we go. Let's swipe this up. And then your tabs to go to your task manager and your back button. So what are some key points? This is a stock phone. So this comes with the stock Android, and it's Lollipop currently, soon to be upgraded to Marshmallow. So for stock, that just means you're not having to deal with all of the partnerships, all of the joint venture applications that are necessarily automatically loaded into your device. All of their devices are Google mobile services capable, so you're not losing any of your Google services. What are we doing here? There we go. So let's take a look here. It comes with really just 2 screens initially, so you can obviously go ahead and personalize these, but if you take a peek, it actually came with a few fewer, but you simply go to your apps, and just like quite a few devices, this automatically, I chose to automatically load which apps I use. So let's go backwards. There we go. If you take a look, you'll see just a few differences in style. So those are my frequent contacts. Let's go back to that. Frequent contacts, who that is. Let's see here. So it has a little bit of its own style as far as the phone book. Obviously these things will change obviously with updates, but you have your usual. You still have your folders. Let's see, let's go to the Google Play. Yes, there we go. Okay. Your Chromecast, which I was actually watching a movie. So it's really, it's really just a standard, the standard Android operating system for you to go ahead and customize at will. So it's really a no-brainer. Now, what are some of the other guts? This has a MediaTek quad-core processor. Again, we talked about the 5-inch screen. They have a lot of promotions as far as hardware. So they have not hardware, but accessories. So you can, there are quite a few promotions that they'll have on their site for different accessories. So let's take a look at, what are we doing here? Let's take a look at some pictures. So, I mean, the picture quality, I would say, is average. You can see here, depending on the picture, there's a little bit more of like a tinge to it, a little tint to it. Let's take a look at a video, which I'm sure you'll see. So it just feels like this is a good average phone. It's not too starter, so it's not too basic for someone, but you're also not getting something that has too many bells and whistles. And so it's right, I would say right smack dab in between, so you're not compromising capability unless you're looking for things like the fingerprint scanner or you're looking for a pedometer. So if you don't need those, this is a perfect buy for you and extremely reasonably priced. Let's see, this is $169.99, so it sits right in their mid-range. Their phones, you're right about $99.99 to $299.99. So very affordable. You're not breaking the bank, but you're getting a solid smartphone. So again, this is the X4 by Nuu Mobile. Highly recommend it. This is a great buy. I look forward to seeing more from them in the future, and let's see if we have some giveaways pretty soon. Till later. Bye-bye.